everyone, and welcome back to the channel, depending on whether you're new or not. I've got an intermediate lesson for you today where I'm going to explain how the major and minor scales are basically one and the same thing. If you know one, you automatically know the other. Now I'm going to work with the pentatonic scale, minor pentatonic scale, just because it's easier. There's only 5 notes rather than 7 in the full scale, but it doesn't matter if you're using the pentatonic scale or the full scale. The major and minor can be seen as one and the same thing. So the major scale is kind of like a master scale with other scales within it, and they are called relative. So we have a major scale and it has a relative minor scale. All that means is basically they use the same notes. It's the same notes that make up both scales. The key will be different, but the notes are the same. So I'm going to explain that today. But before I get into it, if I can just ask you, please, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Or if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to help me out, keep me making these videos. Also, ask me a question, leave a like, a comment, all of that stuff. But let's get into it. We can think of the major scale as a kind of master scale that contains other scales within it, called modes. Actually, we call them modes. But we can also think of these scales as being relatives of the major scale. So we have a relative minor, for example, to a major scale. So let's start with the basic A minor pentatonic shape. Now I'm assuming you already know this, but very quickly, if you don't, we start on the root note A, because we're in A minor. With the first finger, we go up 3 frets, play that with the pinky finger, go to the next string, first finger, this time 3rd finger, 2 frets up, same on the next string, same on the next string, then on the next string, first finger to pinky finger, and same on the top string. So that's the A minor pentatonic shape 1, and that's all we're going to be using today, is that one shape. Now I've got a little A minor loop here, and you'll hear if I play these notes over this loop, you can hear how they all fit and they feel as if they belong to that chord. Now we can play these notes however we like, in any order. Doesn't matter, we can play them in any order and they're going to fit over that A minor chord. But now we can still use this same shape. I'll just get rid of this loop. We can play the same shape, but starting from the pinky finger instead of the first finger. So instead of starting there, we're going to start it there, but then carry on as normal. And now we can think of this second note, C. This is a C, but we're playing it with the pinky finger, and we can think of this as being over a C major chord. So if I just create a little loop over a C major, right? Oops, that's a terrible loop. We'll do another one. So you can hear now that fits perfectly. It's the same scale shape, except that we're starting it with the pinky finger. It fits perfectly over that C major chord as well as the A minor chord. And again, we can play these notes now in any order, and you can still use this A. It just makes sense to start with the root note so that you get used to the difference between them. So you can hear it doesn't matter what order I play those notes in, as long as I stick to those 5 notes, A, C, D, E and G. Those are the 5 notes of the A minor pentatonic scale, but they're also the 5 notes of the C major pentatonic scale. The only difference is we're going to start on it on C rather than A. So we've got C, D, E, G, A, rather than A, C, D, E, G. But they're the exact same 5 notes. So all you have to remember is if you're playing over a minor chord, you want to start with the first finger on the root note. So if we're playing in G sharp minor, we find G sharp on our low E string. We place that first finger there, and then we play our minor pentatonic scale shape. And that will fit over a G sharp minor chord. Okay, if we were in the key of D sharp major, we'd find D sharp on our low E string. We'd have to go all the way up here. But this time, instead of the index finger, we're going to place the pinky finger there and then carry on that shape, minor pentatonic shape, as normal. And now we're in the key of D sharp. It's very simple. We're in a minor key, find the root note and start with the first finger and play that minor pentatonic shape. If we're in a major key, find the root note, but this time place the pinky finger, the last finger, on that root note, and then play the same shape, but starting now from there. And we can still use that if we want, it will still fit. over a C major in this case. It's that simple, that's all there is to it. Once you understand this concept, it will allow you to play in any key over a major or a minor chord. You'll be able to play over a minor chord, you'll be able to play over a major chord in any key once you understand this simple concept. So anyway, that's all from me today. As ever, look after yourselves, take care, and bye for now. Thanks for watching.